I am programmed to be poor. And it's okay. I know it's okay because I accept it. I accept the fact that my information is outdated. I also accept the fact that I will never make it if I keep believing that working a job is okay and it is safe. Let me tell you, back in the day, it might have been okay. It might have been okay to just simply work a job and retire. But in today's date, by today's standard, it is no longer okay.
Today, the FOMC decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged and to continue to reduce our securities holdings, though at a slower pace.
The CPI number came out harder than expected. The Fed fund rate is not going down. Inflation is going up.
But inflation is still too high. Further progress in bringing it down is not assured, and the path forward is uncertain.
Guys, come on. Stick with me here. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the numbers of what it takes for an American to live and how difficult just working a job will be. Stay tuned. This one is going to be a good one. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Andre, and as usual, if you're stopping by for the first time, please consider subscribing, and while you're at it, just go ahead and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, remember to hit that post notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Well, guys, in this one, we're definitely going to be taking a look at the numbers. We're going to be taking a look at why it is difficult for us to live in this time. Well, on my channel, you know, I talk about the importance of investing, my financial journey, and why it is important that only doing a 9 to 5 will never save you. It will never save me. So with that being said, we have to, guys, we have to update our head. We have to update our drive. We have to update our system, because just working a 9 to 5 is not going to make it. And as I said in the intro, I am programmed to be poor. This game is rigged. So let's take a look. Okay, so we understand that the average American makes $65,000 a year. We get that. We understand that. Because I did this in my previous video where I went through all the statistics. The average American makes $65,000. But I'm a good guy, so I'm going to give you a pay increase. Let's bump it up to $70,000. So the average American makes $70,000 a year. All right? But you don't take home $70,000 a year, guys. Stick with me on this one. You don't get to take home $70,000 a year. Okay? Remember, you have to pay your taxes first. So the government is definitely going to take their 30% of your $70,000. That is fair. We all pay it, and that's okay. Which leaves you with $50,000, guys. $50,000. So now you have 12 months to spend $50,000. You sticking with me? Let's do some math. I went over what percent of your income should go to what. Let's take a look at that again. Now, remember, the government taking their 30%. What is 30% of 70,000? That's 21,000, leaving you with a whopping 49,000. With a whopping 49,000. Guys, this simply means you only have 49,000 to spend in a 12-month period. Stick with me. Now, we're going to take out motor vehicle. And that's, again, another 15 to 20%, depending on how expensive your car is. Now, we're going to also take out housing, which is 40%. Just by taking housing, a motor vehicle, out your income, we're left with $24,000.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
And that's if you're making $70,000 a year. You understand where I'm going with this, guys? Can you see where I'm going with this? $24,000. We haven't talked about your phone bill. We haven't talked about your cable bill. We haven't talked about maintenance on your car or maintenance on your house. We haven't talked about any emergency that came up. We haven't talked about your saving. We haven't talked about your credit card bill. And we haven't talked about your vacation. And the list goes on and on and on. So now you see why we only work to pay bills. Now you see why we work only to give it away or to give it back. And this is why I say, I, you, me, us, we're programmed to be poor. Because this don't make no sense. I just broke it down for you guys. We have nothing left at the end of the month, at the end of the year. Let me take it a step further. I'm just a UPS driver. And yes, I agree, I may not have the luxury of spending my entire pay on nice car and beautiful vacation and luxury items, but that's by choice because I understand that in 10 years, I won't need to trade time for money. And it's just that simple. No, I'm not against working. I'm not saying you can't put in 20, 25 years into a company or 30 years if you wish. What I'm saying that if you are uncomfortable with it, if you don't like it, if you don't want to do that, then I think you should change it. And I also understand that it's difficult getting up every day and going to a job you don't want to go to. I also understand that it's very difficult to pretend as though you want to do your job. Guys, I understand this because guess what? I am doing the same thing. And I'm on this journey to freedom. And I want to know I want to see the people out there who are on the same journey that I'm on, trying to break free from this 9 to 5 or trying to be a little bit more than just, oh, I put in 30 years in a company. And again, ain't nothing wrong with working for 30 years for a company. What I'm saying or who I'm talking to are those few that want to break free. That's all that I'm saying when I said that. So now that you understand that you make $70,000 a year, okay, let's do this. How about we try to do a side gig or a side hustle that will take us up to 80,000. Now we could invest that 10,000. How about try that? That's not difficult, guys. There's so many other things that we could do that will take us from a $70,000 a year to a 80,000 or a 85,000 a year. And then that is what we invest into the 401ks, or we invest that into our Roth IRAs, or we invest that into our stock market, or whatever you want to invest it in. But you got to invest that money. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about data entry. I'm talking about working from home to personal assistant. We're talking about video editing. Those are the three things that I could easily pick up. So now this is where you're going to use that extra income or that added income or that side hustle to invest in your future. Listen, man, I am making moves. So let's make the move together. Let's do this together, guys. Let's make this one a good one. And now we've come to the end of another video. And as usual, if you found value in this one, please consider like, subscribe, and share. Or better yet, if you know someone that might find value in this video, please go ahead and share. Guys, you won't get all your information from this one video. So please go ahead and click on this one right here. This one. And now you'll have access to financial news, financial market, and absolutely my journey to becoming financially free. As usual, be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.